I'm going to see if this can come out on this camera, on that one, the one I'm speaking into, the way that I just experienced it. It's not going to be the same. But this is real. This is where the rubber hits the pavement. When you get into what we call curve space vectors of learning speed, and that is the speed at which you're learning to become one, which is fully integrated with the first one, which is the first cell. Because now that you're fully integrated with the first one, you are equal unto all other cells that we're gifting love to. They are in resistance to do that. And why is that? Because of the intelligence side. They believe that the intelligence side of who they are, which is the arrogance of a free spirit, being a free spirit creative expression, because that's what the first breath of living spirit is. It's what love is. It's on fire to create, born out of pure, absolute, eternal love. So how long does it take in order for them to learn at that speed to become what that is? That's a measurement. That's called growth potential of universes that are breathing. And the metabolic rate, which is the metabolic rate of a breathing universe, to maintain what it's aware of being in love with itself. So it's not running out of energy. As a result of those that refuse to surrender to the one, to become one. That's where we're at. That's full integration. That's full frequency integration to experience the first Eka codes, the first chip maker, the first processor, the first atmosphere, the first field shield, the first consciousness that gave birth to a star. The first star, birthing seeds, birthing stars from the first star. Now you're the most powerful, because you realize that the power that you have is in giving. Gifting electrons away at the highest rate of speed, so they're equally distributed, so that every unit of consciousness that is self-aware is experiencing being one and being alive and living spirit to experience being what love is. That's full integration. How long does that take? That's called recovery. That's called recovery speed. If they refuse to surrender, and a good way that I mapped this was when I went into Alcoholics Anonymous. I think when I was there and all the meetings that I went into, they said that roughly 2 or 3 out of 100 can ever get past step 3 and do 4, which is an inventory on themselves, which is to get honest with themselves and choose to make a commitment in order to experience step 11 as a result of a spiritual awakening. They have recovered their energy by virtue of the choice that we make in which to do it, which is surrender to yourself, which is to surrender to the first cryptic code, the first creation code. Because when that happens, the one heard you. Now you head on the pathway of recovery. And it takes a little bit of time for that spiral to accrete and accelerate more of what we become aware of what we're given love to restore who we know that we are, because that's what it began with. And living spirit was the first code, the first chip, pure, eternal, absolute love for all creation. So we're equal unto all creation spheres we're gifting love to. That is equal, which is equally distributed. So we're experiencing the one wherever we go. So wherever you find love and living spirit, you'll find us. That's how simple it is. Have a great day. Be good to yourselves. We love you all. And the sun is coming out. The information doesn't lie. Be good to yourselves. Muaba.